Van der Beek made the mistake leading to the goal against Young Boys, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're backing him like as if he's made the man of the match performance against Young Boys.
I need him to play. I need someone else to play.
He played and he made the mistake that led to the goal against the Switzerland side that shouldn't be beating a United B team.
Let's start the podcast.
The podcast. So, big news. On that note, talking about accents, I heard some mad accents today. I was watching the live feed from the UEFA Champions League draw.
Where was the draw held, by the way?
That was a shambles. It's in Neon. Is that in Belgium, I believe it is, which is the
Neon.
place called Neon. Belgium or Switzerland? Switzerland, yeah, the home of the UEFA. I know the city's called Neon. Yeah, at one point I thought it was Leon, but in the end...
Scammers Haven.
Is it? Scammers Haven.
Scammers Haven, yeah.
Switzerland.
Yeah, because
How do you know about that?
Swiss banks, they don't. Once your money's in a Swiss bank, it's secure.
Very protected.
No other country can then lay claim to them funds that are in your Swiss bank
Apart from
account.
if you're Colonel Gaddafi and they laid claim to all of it.
Well, if you're brown, then obviously brother is going down. It's not yours. It's not yours.
This is going to be a political episode, as you can tell. So the UEFA draw, it was a shambles. There was a bit.
It looked a bit corrupt to me.
It didn't look corrupt. It looks amateurish. It's so amateurish. And they messed up with the balls. I was watching them because they basically take all the runners up and then they pick one of the runners up and then they can't play against someone from the same
Country
league or from the same group, Champions League group. So at one point, I think it was the Villarreal one, and they had Manchester United in the Villarreal draw. That was very early on, and I realised that. And then they pulled out Manchester United, and they unwrapped it. Goes Manchester United, and then
They must have thought.
Arshavin and the other guy next to him, who's setting the rules, the guy who was there to set the rules, didn't realise the presenter who was picking the balls of the runners up. He was like, "Well, that can't be possible. So let's pick another ball."
Wow.
And from that point, they slipped past that, and the official reason wasn't even that. They made other mistakes in the draw.
No, there was more than one mistake.
There was two other mistakes. They didn't even mention that one, and I noticed that I was at work at the same time on my laptop working, and I just had it in the background, and I noticed the mistake. So it was just amateur.
Baha saved himself there.
Yeah. Why?
Working, and that was on in the
The
background. I was working, and it was on in the background, and I noticed the mistake. More like I was there with the bub going, eating like this.
No, Wallah was working. I was actually working, innit?
Wallah, I was working.
I worked so hard today, I didn't even have a lunch. I'll be honest with you.
That's a lie.
Nah, honest,
No,
I
that's
didn't
a
even
lie.
have lunch.
So Wallah, you didn't
I
have
had a
lunch.
double-decker bar.
No, so that was lunch.
Whilst I was working, Wallah, I had some good work to do, man. I was into it today. I was into it.
Motivated.
Yeah, motivated. I'm always motivated at work. Let's move
I
on.
love my job. That was the next line. I am employee of the month every week. Every week, baby. That's me.
Yo, should I tell you what happened though? I actually did a culture board. I presented my culture, a bit about Libya and a bit about my family heritage or whatever. And I've been put forward now to speak to a much bigger floor of people about my culture.
That's fantastic.
It's mad.
Are you back
That
at
isn't
school?
that isn't an issue for you though. Speaking about
your
yourself and about your history, and that isn't an issue
Yeah,
for you.
for those especially who watch this
Yeah.
show.
Getting up and doing your fucking job. Now that, my brother, is a problem.
Nah, that's a problem, yeah. So, on that note, them guys from UEFA, I was looking at them and I was thinking, wallah, I wish I had their jobs. We're living in Switzerland, having a chilled life. The guy who sets the rules for the Champions League draw.
They are paid so much.
I know, the guy who sets the rules for the Champions League draw is the one who's making the mistakes. The guy who's not noticing.
Okay, so look,
His rules are being broken.
You think he's not noticing?
Oh.
You have to look. UEFA and FIFA have got a history of being corrupt, bro. They're under investigation right now.
They do, but come on, I watched it live, man. It's just amateur.
See, it was so corrupt that you're thinking this is
These
amateur.
guys are so good.
This is so good at doing their job bad.
Okay. Either way, they fluffed it, and we're not getting Messi versus Ronaldo. And
Not yet, but we could.
we could. As a Man U fan, I was happy with that draw because it's a big game, and if they knock us out, no problem. But I actually had good high hopes for that game because I thought that's a game that we've been good at. Even Ole got us through that game with Chong and McTominay and Bailly playing right back and madness in that team. Greenwood in one of his first early games, Lingard and Rashford. We've got through that game with some of the least, Brandon Williams, some of the least experienced players, and we've got through that game.
Atletico, for me, I don't think they're as strong as they have previously been.
Yeah.
Like they're not. I feel like they're on a decline right now.
They are. You're right.
They're not peaking right now. When they were peaking 2 years ago, when they got Champions League finals, and they were looking.
But let's look at it in another way. Yeah, they're through, and they didn't have the best group stage. Yeah, they scraped.
Their group was the hardest group.
It was the hardest group. Manchester United, for example, they've been playing appalling domestically, but in the Champions League they've been killing it. So the cups can be like a
Baha,
revival.
it's a bit far, like killing it.
No, they have been killing it.
No, you haven't been killing
No,
it.
we haven't.
No, we
we
have.
lost 2-1 against Young Boys and we drew against them. Come on, man.
All right.
That's not killing
All right, let me rephrase. Ronaldo has been killing
That's
it.
better. Yeah.
And we've still got Ronaldo there, yeah? Thanks for setting me straight. No, but look, cups can be the revival of certain teams. Chelsea won the Champions League last year. We all thought they were going to have the worst season ever at the start. They changed the manager, things just changed a bit, and it just clicked into motion. So, just Atletico are a hard team for me. They're the worst type of team for Man U to face.
If that Norwich performance was anything to go by, Atletico are going to absolutely pull your pants down and give it you.
Exactly.
Good and proper.
Norwich did pull our pants down.
They did.
They had the better chances.
To be fair, you know what, man? Like Gary Neville said this. Any other team, they would have beat Man United. They would have turned them over.
Yeah.
Because I was shocked. I can't understand. I can't describe and explain this performance from Man U.
He's saying that though, isn't it? He's saying that. But Norwich played very well. And they put in a good performance.
but
there are other teams that don't get that many
They're pretty
chances
much already
against Man U.
relegated.
Yeah, they are. But they created... what they did that shocked me was how many chances they created compared to our clear-cut chances. We needed a penalty that was needless. It was a needless foul that somebody did. It wasn't even that dangerous, the situation.
They were unlucky that they got nothing from the game.
They were. But again, we go back to Ronaldo. When you're the right back Aaron's young right back, inexperienced, good player in the making, but inexperienced. And Ronaldo's found himself on you, purposefully, obviously, because he knows you're young and experienced.
He's going to target
and
him.
you're not going to beat him in the air. When Ronaldo's got money, and then you panic and the ball's coming up, what are you going to do? It's Ronaldo, isn't it? I might pull. So that was the difference. That was the only thing that was different to me.
You can give credit to Ronaldo for getting his team the win.
David De Gea as well.
But he saved you countless times.
It's like we've got one of the best keepers in the world, the best goal scorer in the world, and then a load of waffle in between.
Something else in the middle.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Even Bruno's whack at the moment, isn't it? Yo, let's call it what it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
When I tried to say that 2 weeks ago, you were up in arms, about to have a heart attack.
You can't say it. I can.
No, it doesn't make sense.
He's my boy.
You're not even a Man
He's
U
his
fan.
son, man.
He's a putter.
Now, you know what? Now, you know what it is? Bruno, again, we'll say it again.
Oh, shut up.
In the Champions League.
Did you watch the Chelsea Leeds game?
In the Champions League. Bro, he's been boiling it.
Okay. Just shut up. Please. Okay.
Let's move past this.
Chelsea Leeds.
What game?
I felt so sorry for Leeds.
I did.
Like, Chelsea just make me sick, right? Like, obviously, you think there was a pen when Rafinha was on Rudiger.
On Rudiger. That was you know what? He scissored him, innit? No.
Soft.
The first challenge was good. He got the ball, but when you scissor in action, it's a foul all day long. No. It's supposed to be a foul. Anywhere on the pitch, it's given as a foul. There, it's given as a foul.
There's
no
consistency from VAR.
There isn't. No, I agree with you.
That's the thing that annoys me the most. Like the big teams,
Yep.
they get the favours, and it shouldn't be the case.
They do.
Like, so this weekend, Man City got a pen, Liverpool got a pen, Man U got a pen, Chelsea got 2 pens. It's like, the little teams don't get the same benefit of the doubt.
Okay, so would you have the Premier League without VAR then? Would you just say
No,
no VAR all then?
No, I think VAR needs to be regulated better.
I think the VAR needs to be used for the big decisions, which at the moment we're getting to that place. It is being used for big decisions, but what Faz is saying is they need to be consistent with it.
So, fair enough, it goes to the VAR referee, right? And that guy looks at it, or whoever is refereeing looks at it, but then they don't look at it and follow a set of guidelines. It's down to that referee's discretion then. So it's still the human error is still there.
Yeah.
The only difference is one guy could have made the error on the pitch, another guy's making it looking at a screen.
You know what I don't like though?
That's what I don't like.
What I don't like is the fact that they have to see it as a clear and obvious mistake
That shit big.
to send
annoying.
send him there to the screen. That's the problem. It's like, I think if the VAR ref thinks it's the wrong decision, whether it's clear and obvious or not,
Just
just
say
send
it.
the ref there.
Yeah.
Send the ref there to see it. Yeah, especially
You know
if,
what
it's
I think?
if it's a penalty or if it's a major decision.
Made it like
Yeah, send him
dangerous
there.
play and things like that when
And
the player
then
could be sent off.
when it's down to the referee's discretion in the end, the one who's reffing the match, I'm okay with that.
You know what though,
Because
right?
that guy is the
I'll
officiator.
tell you why I think they don't do that. Because the referee that's not on the pitch thinks he's undermining the referee on the pitch.
Oh, it definitely
There's
is
too
that.
much of a, I don't want to disrespect the referee on the pitch about not having to look at the screen and say, oh, maybe that decision's already made now. I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah.
I'll just say, you know what, there's no clear and obvious mistake. Let's just go with it.
I think what you also said is right. When you're in Old Trafford and it's a big decision, if the referee makes the wrong one, the VAR doesn't want to put that referee in a predicament,
Yeah.
and he doesn't want to like get the crowd rowdy and stuff like that. But I think I would like to see, anytime there's a disagreement between the two refs, the ref goes there, who's officiating the game. If he sees it as a foul, great. If he doesn't, great.
You know, I would
That's
like to
it.
see
Simple.
also, I would like to hear the audio of what the referees are saying to each other.
That's
Like
what happens in the Australian league.
Not only in the
They do it in
Australian
rugby,
league,
don't they?
in rugby and
And
also
cricket as well.
over in America. Yeah, in cricket as well. In America,
MLS.
you hear what the officials are saying, and there needs to be more transparency to that level. Once you get to that level, it will eradicate this bullshit that we're seeing at the moment, where because there is room then for these kind of, like a referee saying, you know what, I've never liked these guys. You don't know. You know, I refereed them a few weeks ago and they were giving me a little bit of abuse. Do not give them this pen. Like, you don't know. They could be saying anything.
You know what? I don't know. I like that. I like the fact that there is a bit of. There's something. The referees have still got a power. I like the power.
They'll
of the
still
ref.
have power.
I want
Yeah,
the
but
power
that's
with the
not-
ref.
No.
Forget about the
Taking
power.
no power away. What I'm saying is,
It's not fair then.
the way they are making mistakes at the moment, what would be bad about hearing their audio through their communications? What would be bad about that?
They're going to get sacked in it very quickly. A lot of the big refs are going to go, and then who's
why-
going to replace them?
I guarantee you now, there
No-
are plenty of good refs
Good refs exist,
ready to come in.
but do you know, dealing with the pressure of a Premier League game,
If them dimwits can do it,
they're
there are
not.
many
They're good
others.
refs, man. Most of them are good. I have to say it.
There's a
Most
lot of
them-
mistakes, Baha.
Most of them can. No, the mistakes with the
I'll
decisions.
I'll tell you
But
where there's
handling,
good referees.
handling the.
Champions League referees are very good at
Sometimes.
majority of the time.
Sometimes in the
But they're
in
the
like
elite, aren't they?
No, but sometimes when it comes to the knockout games, even then they favour the Europe, like the more
European giants.
softer European giants than they do the English teams. Does that make sense? Yeah. We've seen that in big games.
Well, that's enough about the refs now.
You've been a referee once or twice, haven't you?
Not really. I don't like refereeing. It's one of the worst things you can do. Even when I'm coaching, the lads look at you to make a decision.
yeah.
I'm like, I've not made a decision all the time. You guys make your decisions. Unless if I really want to influence it and like,
Yeah.
if I want,
See? See?
no,
See?
as a coach though, I want to set a situation where that team's under
Okay.
pressure, or I want to annoy them a
Then,
bit.
okay, fair enough.
Sometimes because I don't like them, but that's what it is.
See what I mean?
Referees have power.
They have power.
They have no. Yo, one sec. On a real, why I say this about the Prem refs? Because we deal with some of the worst refereeing you can imagine. Imagine a game with no linesman where the guy can't run 2 yards and he's turning around in slow motion and seeing your striker way past his defender that he was originally onside,
Yeah,
and
and he
he's
goes
going to call it
offside.
offside every time. So that's why I like the Prem refs, because I wish we had something even
Remotely close.
yeah, 1% of
Yeah,
we
okay.
don't. Anyway, so
So
we talk about Chelsea.
Chelsea robbed Leeds, basically, is
Rob
what we were
Leeds.
saying,
And I
from the
actually-
help of the referees.
I like Rudiger's performance. I think when James is not performing, standing out, when Kante is injured, when Chilwell's injured,
Kovacic is out.
when Kovacic is out, when Mount's actually doing okay.
doing okay.
When Werner's not performing, when Havertz is not scoring goals, when Ziyech is not assisting, when Jorginho is playing like he is, but still scoring penalties, Rudiger is just beastly, man. He just steps up every time.
You know he's playing out of his skin right now because he's looking for that one big last payday, and he wants to
One
go.
last big payday, yeah?
Yep,
Where do you want to go?
Madrid.
Madrid.
That's where he's going.
Okay, I'm not going to hold you too long on this, but I'll ask you as well, Abs. What's a bigger club right now? Chelsea or Madrid?
Madrid.
Who would you rather play for right now? Who's more likely to win something? The Champions, not something. Who's more likely to win the Champions League right now?
Madrid.
Who was Madrid's manager last season?
Last season.
It was
Zidane.
Zidane, wasn't it? So yeah.
And now they've got Ancelotti. What do you? I think the squad. I think Chelsea's squad is a lot better than.
Yeah, but would you
Madrid's
want to
though.
go to a place
Yeah,
where
but
you're not going to
Chelsea
get
don't
played that much? Or you want to go to a place where you're going to be the standout performer and definitely
He's going to
get
be
paid
their
a day
key
a week
defender
and,
by going Real
He's
Madrid.
key though right now, man.
Yeah, but also Chelsea don't want to
key.
pay him what he wants though. That's the thing.
That's a different question, isn't it? That's a different talking point.
So it's not for him. It's not about. He wants to feel wanted and appreciated.
But I'll tell you this though, I will agree. Madrid's a good move. If you already win the Champions League with Chelsea,
You won it now.
you've done everything you can do.
Yeah.
If you can go do that now
With Real Madrid.
in Spain in the nice weather, you might find a second wife out there. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. No, but you know, taking your kids there, it's nice. I would like to go to Spain. I prefer to live in Madrid than
Chelsea's
than
other
London.
defender as well, their captain. He might be going to Barcelona,
Silva? No.
the Spanish one.
Azpilicueta. Yo, Barcelona just going downhill, man. That guy's finished.
I know.
His career is finished, yeah? Aspi
What
is
is he, 36?
he was such a good player as well, and he
Not
still
now.
performs all right. But it's because he's the captain of Chelsea is why he plays well. But it's not like I'm not buying him now to make my team stronger, innit? He's on his way out. But yeah, on that note,
Chelsea got Lille in the Champions League, by the
so
way.
lucky. They're the only
Twice.
team that got the same team.
Twice. The referees are working for them. UEFA's working for them.
Abramovich, innit?
Abramovich.
Obviously,
Roman's not no joke.
Shambles was doing a thing, innit? The connection.
Wow.
There's the connection.
The Russian connection.
There
Wow.
you go. Arshavin, by the way, is the most boring guy you could ever imagine. What a baller! But why pick him to pick the teams? They asked him a couple of questions. What was your most exciting Champions League, moment? And he was talking about a huge game. He goes, it was probably beating Barcelona, the best Barcelona team ever, and scoring a goal there. I was like, yo, bro.
It was a good goal, and it was a
It
very good
goal,
performance.
a great performance.
But on the pitch, when he used to celebrate, you used to think this guy was like the life of the party.
As a player,
on the pitch, when he used to score a goal and celebrate, like the way he used to smile like a Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
You'd be thinking, yo, this guy would be on another level, the vibe he's bringing on the pitch. But on camera,
on the actual stage,
guy looks so boring.
the pitch is his stage. But think about it though. I think a lot of players, when you realise, it's not every player's got that persona and character. It's quite rare
That's true.
actually
Yeah.
that you see a guy who's a baller. He comes off like Ronaldo, for example. He lives up to who he is.
Yeah.
And then you've got Zlatan, who's great on the pitch, but probably even better off the pitch.
Like, on camera, he's next level.
But then you got Lionel Messi, who's like one of the worst speakers in history.
Yeah.
But he's one of the best players in history. So you got a lot of shy players. Who
Some personality. Some players haven't got that personality to be on camera.
Yeah, but on the pitch, that's their stage.
That's
And
their
if you score a goal in front of 60, 70,000 people against Pep's Barca, you're going to be
You're
smiling
next
like
level.
a Cheshire cat.
Of course
innit?
you are.
You're going to be like, yo, I am one of the best.
That goal
At
was
that
a very
moment,
good goal.
You would
though.
feel like the best player in the
That
world.
goal
innit?
was a very good goal because
Move on,
Barca were
lads.
they were lost.
We saw, move on, lads. Talking about Arsenal.
We're talking about Arsenal. You don't like it.
The heyday,
He
innit?
starts,
It's getting boring now.
he starts yawning. He starts yawning and that.
come
Oh,
on,
I've had
lads.
enough now.
I've had enough of Arsenal.
Right.
So, rest of the draws.
So
Juicy.
Salzburg, Bayern Munich. See, that's another thing, right? I didn't quite like the idea of that. Bayern had a tough draw. Now all of a sudden they got an easy one.
Yeah, they had
Atletico first.
Oh, that was one of the best games I was looking forward to, actually.
Sporting.
There was Inter Ajax.
Yeah, that would have been a good game.
That would have been great. And obviously PSG.
Sporting Lisbon, Man
United.
City. I don't know, who did they have first?
City had
Did they have...
an easy game, I think.
They had an easy-ish game.
They had like a not easy game, but
Ish. Out of them
yeah,
ones,
yeah,
they
yeah.
won.
It was one of the weaker teams, I think.
Was it
Who else then?
Chelsea, Lille,
Easy.
Atletico, Manchester United?
Yep.
We spoke about them already. Villarreal versus Juventus.
Yep.
That'd be a good game, that. No, that's Man City had Villarreal first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Villarreal first. That was it.
That's going to be easy for City, I would say. That's an easy game for
Sporting.
Sporting, yeah.
Yeah.
An
City.
easier
Even
game.
Villarreal would have been...
Yeah, either one of them. Inter Milan versus Liverpool, which I think is a good game.
That's a juicy one now.
Yeah, that's a good
But it
game.
would have been nice if that was last season, innit?
Yeah.
Where Conte,
Where Conte were there.
and Lukaku was still there. That would have been a great game. But
PSG versus Real Madrid.
So, obviously that's probably the best draw, isn't it? But let's look at it now. I want to predict what's going to happen in the Champions League. So obviously, let's run through the list.
So
who's going to win that game first? PSG, Real. Who's winning that game?
PSG.
So, why are you bigging up Real all this? Oh, such a great team, and now they're going to lose to PSG.
They're going to lose to PSG.
Yeah.
Ramos is in the defense for who? PSG.
You know what?
And they did him dirty.
And Messi's
Messi's at PSG.
He's at
right?
PSG.
Right, let me tell you something.
Neymar, ex-Barca at PSG.
If there's any player that can topple Madrid, it's Ramos.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, that guy in the Champions League, like Ronaldo, he's very, very effective.
They've got, you know what it is, PSG now? They've got obviously the character of Ramos. They've got Messi there.
They've got experienced winners now.
Yeah,
real winners.
This should be, if ever, a time to win the Champions League.
They've got their best chance now.
That's the chance. And how Mbappe and Messi
Did you see
are
that
playing right now?
Did you see the camera angles that I shared the other day?
Yeah.
That was nice.
That goal.
Banging.
But there was the other Mbappe goal, which Di Maria
that was also
that was
very
fantastic. Good. But if you actually look at the highlights of the group stages, I was watching the BT Sports coverage, and a lot of it, or substantial amounts, is Mbappe and Messi.
Yeah, it is. They link up very well.
And Messi's not had a great domestic season, but in the Champions League, he's getting there.
He's warming up.
He's literally getting there.
He's warming up.
He's ready now.
Yeah, he's warming up.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to...
So tell me this. So, who do you think is going to go through from them fixtures?
So, I have to agree with PSG. I do want Real to go through.
So you want PSG out?
I want Benz and Junior and Rodrigo.
I like the idea of that, but you have to think
I like the idea of it, and I think they can.
PSG have got too much.
When you go there as an underdog and you've got certain special players like Modric and the experienced Cruz, Marcelo's, there's enough there.
Yes,
there enough is. There to get you through a game.
There is.
Or 2 games.
Will they be able to? Will they be able to though? That's the thing.
The laziness of PSG's forwards.
But
could cost them.
I don't think it will.
It won't. If you're a betting man, it's PSG. So they go through. Okay, next game.
Atletico Manu. Who are you thinking? And the first leg is at Atletico.
No, it's at United.
Are you sure?
Because they top the group. So whoever tops the group gets the home game.
No, you're playing away first.
Are we?
Yep. There's no away goals this year.
No away goals. That changes.
So it doesn't make a difference.
To be fair, on that note, I don't know. I have to back Man U for the fixture, but I think it's my least favourite type of game for Man U. Under Mourinho, under Solskjær, we can't beat them low block teams, innit?
Okay.
We don't know how to play through them. So I'm hoping Rangnick ruffles their feathers and gets the team playing in a special way.
Unless they played like they played against Norwich, because then you know you're out.
Do you know
that's what I'm saying.
Have you heard about the United thing about they've gone to the PL about the COVID cases in the
club? I think the Brentford game's going to be...
the Brentford game will be cancelled.
That's good for Man U.
Yeah, it may be good for Man U.
If they can train, if the lads...
they've closed Carrington as well. So.
They closed the training facility first because of the outbreak.
Well, it might still work out, innit?
Ragnick was ringing them, everybody working from home, lads.
Can I touch on this though? Rangnick, obviously we were giving him rave reviews before now, but after midweek playing the youngsters and you had some fantastic performances, namely Greenwood, he was asked by so many English journalists about Greenwood after, and he goes, "Yeah, I like him. He's got such great his technical capabilities. Of course, he's one of the best, but." He's physically not ready. And I'm just like, what are you talking about?
He said, Pogba's not physically ready either.
Well, I get that.
But
I get that.
What he means he's not physically ready is like, he's not hench MF, is he yet?
No, but he's saying...
but he's not going to be a hench MF.
Do you know what this guy said? This guy said, if we can get him physically ready, he may become a regular fixture in this team. I'm thinking, what? I've been watching Man U for the last few years.
He's the best player you've had.
He's literally one of the best players in this team. This guy needs to be starting. Next game,
I think
scoring a goal like that.
I think you're underestimating like what he's like. Trust me.
I think he was just waffling for the sake of waffling.
No, he made a point. Like he got asked about 3-4 times. Someone asked him Haaland and Greenwood. Obviously, it's a very dumb question. And he answered that quite diplomatically. He said they're very different players. He didn't say obviously Haaland's a lot better. Of course they're different.
One's up here and one's down here. And he guesses who's where.
Yeah, exactly. No, but he said technically speaking, that he goes, what I see Greenwood as is a 9.5, right? Or a winger. Someone who can play between the lines and good at linking up the play. Obviously, Haaland's a big target player. He's physical. He's a beast, and obviously his finishing is great. But so is Greenwood's. Greenwood's finishing is fantastic as well. So,
but is he on Haaland level?
No, I wouldn't ever say that.
Then,
but when you're looking at Marcus Rashford and the way he's playing right now, and Sancho, the season he's had so far, how is Greenwood not the one who started?
Yeah, but he likes Sancho. You know why?
Why? Go on. Why?
Because he's been at Dortmund. And he'll be thinking, he'll understand the way I want them to play.
Sancho's looking good right now.
He's looking very good.
He's settling in, fair enough. But I don't know, man. You can't be making them remarks.
Give it time, man. It's only been like two and a half games.
You know when Mourinho first came in and bought Lukaku and said Rashford's not a striker? This is what I'm seeing. This guy's coming with closed mind. Yo, this guy's not ready for me.
I don't think he is, man.
No, he is. He's saying the same thing.
I legit don't think he is.
Mourinho used to say the same.
I legit don't think he is.
Okay.
And that worries me, innit? That's my first sign of this guy is ludicrous. He's not been watching Man U for the last 2 years. Clearly. And Rashford's playing whack.
Bah, you not. Come on, man. You can't call my man ludicrous after he made one comment about a player. Come on. You never know. How do you know? How do you know he's just playing the media? No. You're just waffling at your ass.
You're dressed like a pauper today. Speak up. Come on.
You're just trying.
The sleeves are up, brother.
No, man. You can't be. My man's only coming for two and a half games. I don't really think the young boys games because he played all the youngsters. Yeah. You can't say that until it's about 10-15 games in.
10-15?
And he hasn't been playing Greenwood. Or let's say even 10 games and he's not playing Greenwood regularly.
7 games in, we're going to know if he likes Greenwood or not.
Bro, this guy scored one of the best goals Man U scored this season.
Okay.
Yeah, in that game.
Okay.
That finish. You see like the little...
Yeah.
How impossible that finish was. How are you telling me he's not ready for the first
probably
team?
the second best player in the team right now.
Look. I'll be real with you. By the time we get past the Christmas fixtures and into the new year, we're going to know how he really feels about Greenwood, because at this time now, you need all the players you can get your hands on.
We do.
Because your teams are stretched.
So
if he doesn't play him, when he really could make good use of him, we're going to know if he likes him or not.
Okay, can I just point out one thing?
No.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Yeah, the summary of that point is...
I said no.
That team, right? Yeah,
why ask the question if you're just going to completely ignore it?
Played well against young boys. Actually had a good performance. Just missing the finishing from the youngsters, who was Diallo and Elanga and these guys, right? That team had a lot of players playing well. Luke Shaw playing well. Van der Beek playing well. These guys performing well.
This is Rangnick's B team.
And it's not Rangnick's B team. It was Solskjaer's B team. And it was Carrick's B team. He's not switched anything up. That's what I'm saying. He's not come in and made a statement. This guy is kept the same exact.
But my man's had literally 2 full training sessions. You're telling me you're going to go into Man United right now and you're going to have 2 full training sessions. Expect him to.
I'll drop a player.
No. You expect him. No. Listen to me now, Baha.
Which player?
No. You're expecting him to play like pressing.
Drop Rashford for Greenwood. Drop Bruno for Van der Beek. Be a man. Be a man, innit?
What do you mean be a man?
Van der Beek played sick.
He switched to a 4-4-2 and he's putting he's implementing his game plan. He played 4-4-2 against Norwich. He played 4-4-2 against young boys. But same
that
shit,
system,
man.
okay,
You know
that
what I mean?
system.
Yeah,
Which
the system that he
crap.
The system that he's played.
And you guys
he's
look
always
whack.
He always played his
whack.
Let him finish, man.
He always played. I know what you do, Faz. I know what you're doing. I can see it when Faz starts going. He's playing whack. He's trying to wind my man up. Yeah. No, but on a serious note, give the guy time, man. You don't know. You're judging my man after 2 games.
How much time?
Nah.
Judging him 2 games, lad. 2 games. Would you say the same thing? No. I don't care if he's not made brave decisions.
Stuck with Solskjaer's team. That's just not brave at all.
So, what do you mean? Stuck with Solskjaer's team? He's got the team. That's what the team has got.
Who's played better since he's been there? Rashford or Greenwood since he's been there?
Well, Greenwood's only had one good moment.
Yeah.
The goal.
No, he has an assist for Bruno, was it? The other week. The only goal in that game.
Was he
that was
the coach
Ronaldo's
then?
assist, wasn't it?
No, not. The game before.
Was he the coach then?
He was, yeah. Last week's game, last weekend.
Okay, so the first game he came in like literally a day before that game started.
The Arsenal game?
Not the Arsenal, the one before.
No, the game after Arsenal game. Well, who did we play in the Premier League? Last week, man.
Norwich.
No, not Norwich. Before we had Wednesday. Before that, there was a game in it.
Was there?
There was, yes.
There was, but he played the same formation as Carrick played.
And
So
then
it was Carrick's last game.
Yeah.
That was Carrick's last game that he was.
Carrick's last game was Arsenal.
Anyway,
right.
last weekend.
Carrick's last game was
you
Arsenal.
guys are waffling. Last weekend there was a game.
Oh, Crystal Palace.
Greenwood came
I'll
on
say Crystal
and
Palace.
got the assist for
Fred.
Fred. There you go. Yeah, the only goal. Greenwood changed that game for me. So how much do you need to see? That's what I'm saying. How much this guy need to show you?
Yeah, but he started
Yeah.
the next game then. Against Young
In
Boys.
the B team.
Yeah.
but
But
now
in the Champions League.
But he's carried this B team to a draw in the Champions League, and now
Not
he's
good
dropped
enough.
again for Rashford.
Not good enough.
Who's playing whack?
Maybe he should have had a winner in him.
I don't understand you, but how are you
Rashford's
judging
playing
out
whack right
everyone?
now.
Out everyone. The
Rashford
person
is
that goes
playing
on about
whack.
not
Okay,
judging
okay,
Fred.
okay.
About everyone that don't judge Fred. Don't
Rashford's
judge
playing
Fred.
whack,
Don't
don't
judge McTominay.
So is
And
Bruno.
now my man judging
Bruno
my
ain't dropping somebody,
my
innit?
man
I'm
judging
saying
my man's judging someone after 3
Van de
games.
Beek, all right.
Oh
One sec,
my
one sec.
god,
Van
man.
de Beek came
You're
on
on that.
in the 88th minute.
Abdi, just sit there. I'm going to have
Yeah?
a nap. You two are boring me.
1 second.
No, sit back now. We're doing with Man United now. I can't
No,
believe
please
it.
sit
I
there.
cannot believe
Van de
my
Beek,
man out of everyone.
after playing
out
well
of everyone,
again,
Baha, I can't
this
believe
is
it,
Ole
man.
Gunnar
He goes
Solskjær.
on about Fred or this and that. Oh, you don't know Fred's a hard-working player, blah, 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 blah. And then my man comes in.
Is that genuinely how you think he sounds, by the way?
No. So Fred's been
Are you
hard-working
being
player
fascist?
for all these teams, all these games that we losing 4-0,
Are you
losing
trying to show
5
that's how he eats?
5-0.
Whoa. Wow, that's
Oh
not
my
very
God,
nice,
Baha,
is it?
you're
Nah, you know what?
a blown guy, man.
This should show you
You're
something. Though. This should show you
blown.
something. I have no loyalty.
Your Jurgen Klopp
any Man U
did
player.
not get
Can I
Champions
just say
League in his
something?
first
Because
season
I
at
love Rashford.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I love Rashford.
Okay, can I
But
just
at the
say
moment,
something? Can I
not
just say
playing great.
something?
I love Bruno, but at the moment, Beaky needs more game time. Simple.
Yeah, but listen.
Drop my man for a bit, innit?
1 second.
Come on,
Maybe
man.
What do you mean?
One second.
Oh my God,
1 second.
you
1
dropped
second.
Beaky for Bruno, not Beaky for Rashford. You're mad.
1 second.
They're
1
two
second.
different players.
Bruno
1
for
second.
Beak.
1 second. Just shut up.
Bring on Beaky earlier.
Just
Not
1
don't
second.
give him 2 minutes. What's
Maybe
the point?
in training, Beaky's not been good enough.
Yo, I don't care. Play
So
someone
just
else.
even-
Sit back down, man.
Even if
Play
he's not
Lingard
good enough.
Lingard's just
then,
annoying
play
me, man.
Matter.
He's just
There's someone
annoying
playing
me.
good, innit?
Who?
At training, someone will be playing good.
Who?
Get them on early in the game. Matter or Lingard or
Who's
we've
playing
got a big
good?
squad.
Who's playing good though?
Matter or
Because when
Lingard.
they came
or
on-
Ah,
Beaky.
you just said he's got the same squad as Solskjaer, and now you say, oh, bring up Mata, bring up Lingard. What
I'm
are you on
saying,
about, Baha, man? You're
Bruno
blown,
playing for
man.
the
You're
eighth.
blown, lad. You're
No,
blown. That's all
alright.
I got to say. You're blown.
No, I'm not blown. Who's defending Bruno now?
No,
Who's
what
defending-
you're saying
I'm
is.
saying Bruno
I
had
said-
a whack game.
I said it before.
and he
I said
came
bring
off
up
at
Beaky
the
for
Okay,
80th.
I'm sick of
Bruno.
this.
Came
I'm sick
off
of
the
Man U.
Done now.
minute.
Done.
Okay.
If you're not playing well, why are you coming off the 80th?
Can I-
Come off at the
Okay, so
70th.
okay.
The 60th.
I'm not backing Bruno now. Last point.
Rashford,
Last
dead.
point.
Why
Last
is he
point.
still
Last point. And let me
Last
make my
point.
last point now. Yeah. Beaky,
Just
you're
shut up.
backing Beaky like as if he's your cha-cha or something. Yeah.
yeah.
Come in the
okay.
cameraman, come on.
Is he your chacha?
Who man, what does cha-cha mean?
Is he your?
Uncle.
Or you his chacha na putter?
This guy said,
Okay.
I'm backing guys.
No,
I'm backing nobody right now.
You
I'm ready
Okay.
to make changes in this team. Kick people up.
Okay, so Van de Beek made the mistake leading to the goal against Young Boys, yeah?
Yeah?
And you're backing him like as if he's made the man of the match performance against Young Boys.
I need him to play. I need someone else to play.
Okay.
He played
I tell
and he
you
made
what.
the mistake that led to the goal against the bloody Switzerland side that shouldn't be beating a United B
Come
team
here,
next.
next game.
Who?
Chelsea Lille. Chelsea will win.
You know what?
You want Lille to win.
I want Lille to do it. They've got a few good youngsters in there. They are the reigning champions of France. They could do it.
Okay.
They could do it.
But Chelsea, who are the reigning champions of the Champions League, will win it.
Yeah.
Okay. So next game,
Then it's into Liverpool.
who's going to win that?
Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, definite.
Definitely
Next
Liverpool.
one.
Salzburg, Bayern.
Still calming down.
Salzburg, Bayern, guaranteed Bayern.
Not guaranteed, but Bayern.
Guaranteed Bayern.
This guy's actually.
And then there's Sporting, Man City. We said Man City
Man City.
guaranteed. Who's left? Juventus, Villarreal. Juventus are definitely winning that.
I'm not going to
Actually,
say
not definite.
Not on Juventus' form, but you'd
yeah.
hope they would.
With the squad that they've got, they should.
Yeah, they should.
They should.
Who else is remaining?
Benfica. Benfica's still in there, aren't they?
Yeah,
Who have they got?
Did they have Shakhtar?
Shakhtar.
Or Shakhtar out?
Shakhtar's out, man.
Is it Benfica who had who had the 5 clean sheets?
No, not Benfica. It was.
Was that Sporting?
Sporting.
So
Benfica lost against Liverpool twice. Remember? They went back.
Benfica Ajax will be a very good tie.
It will, but Ajax have got Haller, who is
On fire.
literally scored 10 goals in the group stages.
Yeah.
He's the first person to do that on his first Champions League. He's the first person to do that on his first. He's the first person to score in every group game in his first Champions League. He's one of only 4 players who scored, as far as the stat that I'm aware of.
No.
One of only 4 players
Did
who
you
scored
verify that
in
stat?
every game in the Champions League group stages. That's Lewandowski, Ronaldo, Messi, and Haller. Now, this guy's absolutely killed it, and Ajax have got a way of smashing things. Ajax are also, by the way, whilst he verifies that stat, yeah, Ajax have also won a group in the Champions League for the first time since 1995.
And they won all their games.
And they won all their games. So this
All
is
the games.
a
The only
good time
two,
for Ajax.
Liverpool and Ajax were the only team that won all the games in their group stages.
And you know, on that note,
And
they've
you know-
sold Van der Beek, they've sold
De
De Jong, they've sold
De
Ziyech,
Ligt.
they've sold De Ligt, yeah. They've sold all these huge names, they've made a lot of money, and they keep reinvesting and finding newer players or finding players who've been rejected elsewhere and getting the best out of them, like Tadic from Southampton, and like Haller now from West Ham. Rejects. They came to the Premier League, they were rejects. They go there and absolutely tear
And
it
the thing
apart.
is, you
There's
could-
something right there.
And the
Can't
thing
find
you
that
could say that,
post on
like
Sky
they go,
Sports.
or they play in the Dutch league, but they're not just smashing it in the Dutch league, they're smashing it in the Champions League. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you cut that.
And it's good that they've got an easy tie. They're probably going to be in the quarters. So with that being said, who do you think's going to... That's it. Let's see. Who's going to win this tournament?
No, the tournament.
Yeah. Go on, let's predict the semis then. Because the draw's not done for the semis yet. So it can be any.
Semis, PSG,
Yeah.
Man City,
Yeah.
Liverpool,
Yeah.
and my outsider team. You're going to love this, guys. Man United.
Man United. You've said... Oh, yeah. You are supporting Man U. But Man U are playing... Who was Man U playing? Atletico.
Atletico,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm going to say Bayern. I'm going to say Ajax. I'm going to say Liverpool. And I might change from what I originally thought because I did think PSG would be in there. But I'm going to have to go City as well, you know, on a real. And I did want Chelsea in there. But these are really difficult games. So Bayern, Ajax, Liverpool, City in the semis. What do you think?
I think it's going to be all English semis.
All English. All English.
All English semis.
We haven't got 4 English teams in the tournament, have we?
We do, yeah. City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man U.
Oh, it's Chelsea in it. I didn't want to
Chelsea.
really talk about Chelsea.
I think Chelsea have got a good chance of defending their title, but there's just been teams playing better. And unless they get out of this rut, and a lot can happen between now and February.
I just want UEFA to be annoyed, innit?
Yeah.
All English.
That'd be
Oh.
nice. That'd be nice. So,
Last time that happened was it was Liverpool against
City.
City,
In the
and it was
Tottenham versus.
no, but I mean these 4 teams that are there now. I don't think I
No,
think
they've
they've
never
never been
been,
all these 4.
yeah.
These 4 in semis.
wasn't it a couple of years ago when we had Tottenham?
No, but can you remember when it was
Chelsea,
Man U Chelsea in the
City.
final?
Yeah.
Remember when Man U and Chelsea got to the final?
Yeah.
Who did they play in the semis? One
Man
played
U and
Liverpool.
Chelsea? Man U, Chelsea. sorry.
Man,
Yeah.
when Man
I
U
thought-
beat them.
When they got to the final, who did Man U play and who did Chelsea play? But it was an all English. Last 4.
We
Barca
played,
for Man
oh,
U.
we played Schalke.
We played Barca in semis though. We beat Paul Scholes, the only goal. It came back
Oh,
to
yes,
him and
yes,
and
yes,
hit
yes.
it,
Oh,
and it-
yeah,
and
yeah,
it-
yeah,
and it
yeah.
kind of
Top
just,
corner.
yeah, it just kind of kept spinning
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
It was like
yeah,
almost sliced it into the top bag.
Yeah, that was a
Valdez
very-
just
Couldn't do anything
couldn't
there.
do anything about it. What a great goal! What
Very good goal.
that was the Man U team we know about.
That kit was a nice kit as well.
That was a nice kit. Yeah.
Forget about Man U, move on, man.
Yeah, and
Okay.
can't remember who Chelsea played to get there.
But that,
Yeah.
that was a good final as well.
It was a really good final.
It went to, did it go to pens, isn't it? Penalties.
Was that
Went to
John
pens,
Terry
that was
slip?
John Terry
Yeah,
split.
John.
Slip.
It's lucky, man. Actually, lucky for Man
Well, it
U.
was actually a good pen. His pen would have been a good pen had
Yeah.
he not have slipped. He actually was a very good penalty taker.
It was lucky, but that Man U team deserved it more. Like what they did that season, what Ronaldo was doing, what Rooney was doing, what Tevez was doing.
Didn't Ronaldo miss a pen in the game?
In the game.
What a final that
No,
was.
no. Is it in the game? Oh, he missed his in the shootout.
Did he miss his in the shootout? In the shootout.
He missed his in the shootout.
That's why he was crying.
Yeah.
He wasn't even watching, he was just crying.
He scored the header in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, he scored the header in the game, that was it.
What a Champions League final.
That was a good final.
I think there's one game I just want to mention really briefly before we go to Team of the Week. And that's because there's two players in it that need to be in Team of the Week. Leicester.
Okay.
Leicester, my brother. Telemans
On it.
and Maddison. I don't know what Maddison is feeling right now. But the little flick round the corner for Harvey Barnes to get it into Daka.
Yeah.
That little, I don't know, man. It's too nice.
Newcastle were lost when he made that pass.
Nice.
They were lost
It
when
was
he
so
made that
perfect,
pass.
and he was just looking the other way.
I felt sorry for Newcastle.
You know, if he just needed to be a bit more Brazilian about it
No.
and do a little look the other way.
He hasn't got the hips for it.
He doesn't have the hips. Yeah, but his hips do lie, but not. Oh my God! Like that pass when I watched it, because Maddison was on form. He got 2 assists and a goal in that game.
Tielemans got 2 goals.
Tielemans got 2 goals. It was
And Daka got 1.
yeah.
Yeah, Daka's goal was a very, very easy finish. But I love how he took an extra touch, got closer to the goal,
Yeah,
then just
then
like,
finished it, yeah.
he wanted to make sure.
And then the one for Tielemans' goal, how Maddison,
But you know that goal,
slowed it down.
that Daka
waited for-
scored, just before they got that goal, it was all Newcastle after the start of the second half. They were really putting pressure on Leicester. They were asking the questions. They were sending balls into the box. They were testing them, and Leicester was starting to look a little bit shaky. But that one pass, and that second goal went in from Daka, it killed them.
It killed them.
It
yeah.
killed
I think,
Newcastle.
Goals change
what do you
games.
think then that Newcastle gonna get relegated or not?
They're looking like they're going to get
They're gonna
relegated at the
get looking
moment.
It's tough because they caught Leicester in a time which is very difficult. So you need to be trying to get results from them games, and they're just every time they come and have a great performance, then the next game they're just not cutting it right now.
One step forward, 3 steps back at the moment for Newcastle.
Can they sign someone who's going to change their season?
Who's going to change their season?
The names I'm
The thing
hearing,
is
they're not
they,
going to change
they
their
don't
season.
need attackers to change the season.
Yeah.
You're saying Lingard, but do they really need Lingard? No, they
Coutinho.
don't.
Who wants Coutinho?
They don't need attackers.
Would
Going forward, it's
Coutinho
fine.
really go to Newcastle? No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, would Lingard?
It's the defense. That's
They
the,
wouldn't.
It's
Would
defense
Lingard
is the
go?
problem.
he wouldn't.
Risk relegation.
He wouldn't go.
If you paid him $500,000 a week, he might. But that's probably that's the only reason you'd go.
Would Lingard play in the would Lingard go saying, look, if we get relegated, you're still gonna have to pay me this much, and I'll go and play in the championship? He wouldn't do it. The championship
No,
season
he'll
is a long,
he'll go on
horrible
loan.
Pay me
season.
$500,000.
He'll go on loan
Lingard, I
until
would.
the end of the
Lingard's
season.
finished, innit? His career's finished. What else is he gonna do? He's won the FA Cup. He scored the goal.
He can go to West Ham for free.
Yo, listen, go
He could
get
still be
$500,000,
playing in the
man.
Champions League next season.
Go get $500,000 for your family every week, man. Come on.
He could still be playing in the Champions League next season by going to West Ham, and he's
I
in
think
London.
the last game that you need to talk about is the Arsenal game before you go to Team of the Week.
Arsenal, Southampton.
Southampton.
Good game.
And the Aubameyang thing as well, which is very important.
Yeah, Aubamayang was dropped because he went to Barcelona for a tattoo and breached COVID guidelines.
Mad. Well,
So-
he missed the training session because
Training session, that's
he had
right,
to
yeah.
isolate, didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah, because he had to. No, because
So he didn't breach the guidelines. He,
Not isolate,
he
it was
just-
something else.
No, you have to wait for a
PCR
test.
his
You
PCR
Oh,
have
test.
to
yeah,
wait for the
yeah,
test
yeah.
before
Yeah.
going back out or whatever. And that, to me, so he didn't actually breach the guidelines. He just basically said, I don't really care about the training session.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't know the guidelines.
No,
Oh,
I
he
bet,
has
I
no
bet,
clue what the
I bet he
guidelines
just
are.
thought it's only Southampton. Like,
Yeah, but he's been on a proper
yeah,
low form.
low. But you know what though, right? I was thinking, I think that captaincy at the moment is a bit of a jinxed captaincy. Like, whoever becomes the captain, it's like everything's all right for a while, and boom, everything goes wrong.
What?
Xhaka is what it happened with.
No, I was gonna, Xhaka and how the fans turned on him. But I'm just looking at what what Henry was saying about how he must feel as a captain when you need a goal and you get brought off with 70 minutes and you're Aubameyang, you're the top goal scorer in the club, like you're the best goal scorer at the club. You're probably one of the best goal scorers to ever wear an Arsenal shirt in terms of number of goals you've scored in your career, and you're getting brought off as the captain. They're the signs you're getting from Arteta already. And then as soon as he's done that, he's got treated like Ozil, for example. He's got treated like they kind of want to get rid of him already. It's like,
But I
it's
don't
a
know
bit
why
strange.
they're doing this now when they've just given him a brilliant contract.
Big contract. So what do
So-
you think, as a captain, would you strip Aubameyang as captain then?
Who else could be captain? Laka's going.
Yeah, Laka's going. There was a really good
Gabriel could be a captain.
thing that they said on the
It looks like that kind of player.
on
Play
the radio
fantastic as well
today,
again.
saying that they said just give it to a youngster.
Yeah.
Like
So just
Gabriel.
give it to youngster Gabriel. He was the
He
guy
was
was
a Saka,
making a
Smith Rowe, you mean,
Saka,
them guys.
Saka. But I can't see Saka
I can't-
like
I
a.
I can't see
He's not a.
Smith Rowe.
I can't
Yeah,
see Smith Rowe
they're
being
not-
captain.
they've got- haven't
But
got
I
a
think,
voice.
I think Gabriel,
How about Odegaard?
I think even Ramsdale maybe as well.
maybe Ramsdale or
Yeah, Ramsdale's got a voice about
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Ramsdale, Gabriel. I would say even.
But do you take that risk though? Do you take that risk of
problem
giving
with
it to
captaincy
a
is-
youngster?
You'd give it to
this-
a superstar player who you know is going to maintain.
Not
you give
even
it, you
just
give
that,
it
it's
to
like-
Wayne Rooney when he was on his way up. You give it to David Beckham when he was on his way up, and you're thinking this guy's the best player that's nearly played at this club. And you know, no matter how bad it gets, he's not going to drop below a level where he's not going to be playing.
But at the same time, what you have to think about is this, right? They haven't really got that kind of
A kind of player.
a standout player that can be captain. Aubamayang for me is not an A captain.
Yeah,
He's
he
not a
shouldn't have been
captain.
given captain in the first place.
He's not a captain.
Aubameyang
Xhaka was
never-
more of a captain, isn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
To be honest, if it went back to Xhaka, I wouldn't be disappointed because he was the captain for Switzerland.
Yeah, yeah.
And he got him to the was it the semis?
He's
The
got a bit
semis
of character about him
of
as
the
well.
Euros, and he is a bowler. He can play.
He can play,
We
yeah.
saw that in the summer. He can play.
You know what? It's going to go to El Nene though, isn't it?
Oh my God! Imagine.
So, you know, on a positive note though, they played Southampton out of the park, off the park. I think
Their
that's
first, off the pop, but the first goal,
Mad.
right? When they looked like they were, they would look like they were going to be
about to lose it.
losing and lose ideas of where they were going to pass the ball to, and it was like bang, the right pass was made, and then it went from Tomiyasu to Saka.
Odegaard.
You know, Tomiyasu, Odegaard, Tomiyasu, Saka, Laka, bang,
Bang. And that
top corner.
Laka for me, yeah, I'm going to say
That
it.
goal
Can I
was
say it?
spectacular.
Can I say
though.
it's still one of the best finishers in the Prem?
Yeah.
And he is. I'm going to say it as well. He is Aguero-esque in his finishing. That's what I believe. He's got that finding from really tough angles. He can find them finishes.
For a while, he was the only one of our strikers that was scoring against the big teams.
Yeah.
Remember, he scored some important goals against Liverpool, against Man U as well. But it's
When
just,
he
he's
came-
on fire and when he's clicking, on his day, he's better than Aubamayang.
If you remember, yeah, when he came, when he was playing for Lyon, and he played in the Champions League, where anything he was touching was top bag, yeah. And then as soon as he came, he's got his back to goal,
Bang,
Arsenal need the
bang,
goal,
bang.
and he turns on
Yeah.
it, and it's he
Yeah.
just knows how to find
Yeah,
that
he
top bag.
he knows how to find
He's
the top
a
corner.
natural finisher, and it's a disappointment that he's not been playing regularly, for a long time now.
But this could be a blessing in disguise for him. That Aubameyang starting to act like he's not that bothered.
Ecolatic.
Yeah, act like. That's what Arteta was saying. You got brain. You got brain. Why you not act like? Because he did act like he's got no flipping brain.
No, he didn't.
You know you got a training session. There's a match on the midweek. Why couldn't you go after the match?
You know what though? I'm gonna say I'm an immigrant, so I can say it. Immigrants do these things. Do you remember Zaki, who played for Wigan, and in the first half of the season, the guy scored 13 goals. One of them was an overhead kick. Yeah, and the guy was killing Egyptian player, striker. He came and destroyed the Premier League. He was top scorer in the Premier League at Christmas. Went home to Egypt.
He didn't come back.
The guy just didn't come back. He didn't come back, and after a bit, like, why not coming back? He was like, I enjoy it more in Egypt. He goes, I walk around, I feel respected. But obviously,
Shut
my
up.
man was living.
Oh, I remember him. He was stocky as well. This
Exactly,
guy.
let's have a
Big
look.
guy.
Yo.
Remember him?
Yo,
Big guy.
Watch some of his goals though. He was a proper goal scorer. He came in around, Mido was about back then. Everyone thought Mido was the biggest Egyptian player
Yeah,
ever.
yeah, yeah.
This guy made Mido look
Do
mediocre.
you remember what's his name, man? The Arsenal player, man, Chamak.
Oh my God.
He's Moroccan.
You know what, you're right. He scored.
Same thing, innit? My man was on.
He scored 10 goals.
Every
10 goals.
Yeah.
Every evening, my man was on the shisha. Every
Yeah.
evening.
10 goals.
He's mad in. 10 goals in which season was that?
That was. It doesn't say the year, you know.
He just went on a mad run, you know.
Got 10 goals, 1 assist.
All I remember as a kid watching this guy thinking he's a monster, and then he just dipped in Christmas, just didn't come back.
And he thought, you know what?
It's an immigrant thing to do. Like I think Suarez has done it before. Just gone.
Costa did it.
Yeah, Costa does it. Like them guys just go. Think, run this, man. I'm on a holiday.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Who was it that came back? Like, remember when, what was his name? He used to play for Inter Milan. What was his name? Very good striker, Brazilian. But Adriano came back so overweight.
Yeah. Man just went on
He went home looking like an athlete, come back looking like, yo, I've been at a food eating competition all summer.
His dad died, didn't it?
Oh,
that was a big thing. When his dad died, his career ended. What a player.
That was
What a baller. Can you remember that goal he scored when the ball comes to him on the wing? The player was running at him and he touched it with his right foot and he flicked it, bang, and he was gone.
To be fair, I don't remember that specific goal. I just remember his left foot was monstrous.
Next level.
The ball on PES 6. Do you remember PES 6? And the guy had 99 power. And even my little brother,
from anywhere.
my little brother would just take the goal, get the ball, aim towards the goal from halfway line.
Score from anywhere.
Power
bang.
it all the way, bang,
Bang.
and that was his shot.
Yeah.
They had one of them. So.
And on that note, we're going to Team of the Week.
Team of the Week, baby. Team of the Week.
And this is my assistant.
Well,
actually, writing.
You're my assistant.
And I'll tell you what to write.
You tell me.
I'll tell you what to write. So you're my assistant.
What the players
Yeah,
are.
so I'll tell you now.
And I'll choose which one of them makes it into the team. So.
Just stand there next to the board.
Okay.
Until I tell you not to.
So.
Right. Nominations for goalkeepers.
Can I just set the context,
Just
please?
shut up.
Can I just set the context?
I said shut up.
I'm going to set the context, please, if that's okay. This week, we are going to get in maybe a couple of Champions League players because there's a couple of fantastic performances.
I think it's the right time to do that urban ballers spiel.
Yeah. And remember, everybody watching at home, you are yourself an urban baller. And your opinion on the game doesn't matter. So please, leave your opinion in the comments below. Do you know who that was? That was KSI voice, that one.
Oh, was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Old school KSI voice.
Old school KSI voice, yeah, go on.
Okay. So, Martinez, De Gea. It should be De Gea this week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to read the goalkeepers first, sir?
No, just De Gea.
Just De Gea, yeah?
Just De Gea there.
You're going to see the list of
It's
players
De Gea. No, just
who
put
are
De Gea
nominated
there.
below. But why De Gea? Go on, tell us.
As I said, he's my assistant. Now he's listening.
Why De Gea, sir?
I mean, you got good glasses. What does that letter look like? A P.
You haven't noticed something else I did
De Gea.
there?
De
Because you are literally, your literacy skills need improving. The biggest mistake I made there was have capital, small, capital. You didn't pick up on it.
But
You didn't pick up on that.
forget that.
Mashallah, we're working with genius here.
Yeah.
This guy.
Very true. Very true.
No, listen, 1 second. Well, I'm confused. I'm so confused. The name starts with a D. You're writing a capital P, brother.
Yeah?
Forget the lowercase e.
So, again, I'm going to ask you, are we going to get this every week?
Every week.
Would you like to write?
Because there's no improvement from you.
Would you like to write?
You're the assistant. Get ready for defenders.
This is the only handwriting I do in my life, okay?
Tomori. Rudiger. By the way, Tomori plays for AC Milan in case these guys don't know.
Okay, and you thought he had an absolutely fantastic performance this week.
He did.
That's why he nominated him for Team of the Week. He scored a goal.
Against?
Liverpool? Yeah.
Brother.
But they still ended up losing to Liverpool's B team, didn't they not? Or was it a draw? No, they lost.
No, they lost.
To Liverpool's BBB, like C team.
It's still Liverpool.
Still Liverpool, yeah, of course. Still Klopp.
The name's still Liverpool at top.
Still Klopp managing, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But you rated that
Rudiger.
performance. Rudiger is in the team, of course. 2 penalties won for his
Gabriel.
team. Gabriel scored a goal, did he?
Yes, he did. And a clean sheet. And
Clean
Laporte.
What a good game as well. I want to get in, I think, Gabriel and Rudiger.
Okay, put him up.
Which is fantastic. But Tomori, I know you're a big fan, so you make the decision. Rudiger's my definite pick for centre-back. Tomori or Gabriel? Gabriel, yeah?
Gabriel, yeah.
Ah, you support Arsenal as well. It's not a big loss for you, is it? So, are you happy with this writing, sir?
Left back.
You happy with that? Yeah?
He'll have to do for now. Tierney or Robertson, left back.
Robertson.
Every time.
It's because he's a better player. It's not because of this week's performance. They've both had good performances, but
Robertson
just makes the team
the one.
better.
Yeah.
There may be Messi in this team.
Cancelo there, please.
What's the other one?
Tomiyasu.
Is there another one?
No, just them two.
I think we need to. Should we sack one of the defenders?
Why?
Because Tomiyasu wasn't great, and neither was Cancelo. He was all right.
Cancelo.
Let's just make it 3 defenders, man. We've got attackers to get in here.
Okay then.
Is that all right? You happy with that?
Yeah, do that.
Respect. Let's go. So,
How are you going to rub this out now, Baha?
give me some tissue, please, sir.
How you gonna rub this out now, Baha?
10 moments later.
You always do this.
What?
Cause problems.
We're changing it up, kid. We're changing it up.
You always do this on the
up.
pod.
Thank you. This pod is the Urban Ballers. There's no rules. We do what we want. And there we go. Fantastic.
In memory of Ollie.
In memory of Ole. Right, so we're going to get someone else there. Okay, they can do that. I need another green, please, Abs. I know you are very, very, very...
I'm already on it, lad.
I'm not going to use the word, but you're very something about the colours.
Very what?
Picky.
Picky. Very good. So, it's going to be...
Attention to detail, lads.
Gabriel.
That's what it's called.
Frick's sake.
You sure you want him there?
Huh? No, I don't. I want Robertson there.
Yeah.
Rob.
In that case, you should have had Laporte, Gabriel.
We should have done. We should have done.
Rudiger. Now,
should have
that
done.
would be a next level defence.
It would. Do you want to change it? Gabriel?
Yeah. Gabriel. And put
Rudiger.
Rudiger there and Laporte there. That makes more sense. That makes more
But
sense.
did Robertson not play better?
Not necessarily. Laporte
Not
had a
this
good
week.
game. He had a good game. He had a very good game.
Okay. Right, we switched it up, guys.
Again.
Laporte is in. And just to make sure we get more wingers this week. I don't know what's going on there.
It's all right. So don't worry. Don't worry. It's all right. We
Let's
understand.
go, let's go for the central midfielders. We've got...
I love how you tried to. Oh, let me change it. Look at the rest of the way
This
you.
is so childish, man. Move along. Come on, move.
But you were bothered about the last thing you wrote, not all
what's
of that
that
in the
for,
middle.
man?
I wrote them.
You weren't bothered about all of that, but you were bothered about the little R
I
at the
wrote
end.
Laporte.
I know you did.
And
Okay.
he's the one that writes the copies for videos.
Muller, Jorginho, Telemans, Maddison, Gallagher, Odegaard.
Such great options. The Odegaard had a great game, but didn't do what Telemans did, for example. Maddison
We'll go
tore it
Gallagher.
apart.
Maddison, Telemans, and Muller.
Well, what I'm trying to do here is get a couple extra wingers, right? So, who's going to play on the wing here, right?
Okay, so you've
So-
got Mbappe.
Mbappe, we've
But
got...
that's Mbappe there.
Okay, all right, let's just pick the central two, yeah? So, Telemans is definitely in it. He suits the formation.
Telemans
Got 2 goals.
and I think Gallagher.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even though Maddison
yeah.
had an absolute blinder.
1 week only.
Yeah?
Gallagher's been doing it week in, week out.
Okay, so finally, Gallagher's been doing it week in, week out.
Well, he
Now,
has. Remember what I said to you about Mason Mount?
yeah.
I said, don't just do it for 2 weeks.
Is
Do
Mount,
it
Mount, is Mount on that list?
He is not.
He's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
to be fair.
He
He
is, he is,
deserves
he is.
a bit of a shout
He is.
out because
No,
he's been consistent now. He's been
Finally.
much more consistent.
Finally.
But yeah,
he's
Gallagher,
not in the team.
Telemans, that's just a solid 2 there.
Yep.
On the right wing, let's look at some wingers now.
So you could have Sterling.
Yep.
You could have Salah,
Okay.
Saka, Rafinha, and Buemo as well.
And Buemo was, his penalty. Did you see his penalty?
No, I didn't.
He took it so well. 96 minutes.
And to
But-
be fair, you know what, right?
It's not on the levels of, obviously...
I think before we decide them, let's decide them.
Them.
It'll make it easier once we decide these.
You know what we can do, though? We can do that and even get Maddison in the 10 if you want.
No, I don't want.
Because Maddison was so good.
Nah, mate, I don't want.
You don't want?
No.
Because, all right, I think just decide, okay, what,
So,
go on.
Salah.
Yeah, Salah has to be in the team, of course, just because I think how Martinez tried to intimidate him doing that, all of that. And then when Salah just went up to it, finished it, just so confident, like he didn't even
Okay.
care. And he's just a baller.
Where's Messi going?
So Messi's in, because there's also Mbappe. Who else is there?
You'd have Messi there.
So who's the wingers? No, we're still on the wingers. Go on.
Mbappe.
Who else is the wingers? Mbuemo. Did you mention them all? Rafinha.
Yeah. Or Di Maria goes there for me.
Okay, go on. The list.
Sane.
Sane. That's Sane's
Sane's
position.
there.
That's Sane's
Because
position.
of the goal he scored as well was brilliant.
He's got the physicality to be up
yeah,
and down.
he
there.
can be up and down, yeah. Mbappe there.
Mbappe there.
Oof, imagine that.
Mbappe could go there as well.
Yeah,
And then
potentially.
Messi could go.
Well, then Messi would have to go there and Ronaldo would have to go there.
Oh, is Ronaldo in this?
Maybe,
this team?
maybe.
So who's the strikers now?
Actually, Ronaldo didn't play in the Champions League this week, did
Who's
he?
the strikers? Yeah, but he played.
Haller. Where's Haller's got to be in?
Oh yeah.
Strikers, we've got Ale, Ronaldo, obviously
Daka.
against Norwich was
Daka's
the
not
main
in.
guy. Not Daka.
Laka's not getting in for me either.
Dennis is about, man. Is Dennis
But
not in there?
Dennis, you got
In
him
the
as a
wingers?
winger.
Dennis is about, man.
Yeah, but is he on the level of Mbappe?
He's been,
He's just
tearing
under
it up.
He's just under
All right,
Salah.
okay, so we've got,
Look,
Haller has got to get in, innit? Yeah?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
that
there.
num-
He's there.
Haller, yeah?
yeah.
So, you've got to decide now, is that Messi, or is that Ronaldo, or is that Mbappe?
That's Messi.
That's Messi.
That's Messi.
Messi's
Over
first,
Ronaldo.
Over Ronaldo.
Messi's
That's Mbappe.
first team of the week as well.
That's Messi.
The
and that's
prestigious
Mbappe.
Urban Ballers team of the week.
Let me do it different.
Oh,
for you.
no.
Can I decide this one?
No, you can't.
Can I decide?
Because you decide more often
I'm
than
going to
not.
decide it. I'm going to decide
Ronaldo's not in. Shall I tell you why he's not
Oh,
in?
God,
Let me
here we
explain
go.
why he's not in.
It's going to kick off now, lads.
Ronaldo.
Let's kick it off.
Let me just explain why he's not in. Let me explain why he's not in.
Go on. Why is he
Let me
not in?
explain why.
Why is he not in? Why is he
Okay.
not in?
You ain't moving Baha, by the way.
I know that.
Messi.
Once that thunder thigh plants Mbappe, and let me explain. And you kind of already will agree straight away.
Go on then.
You can't put Ronaldo in based upon,
The Norwich performance.
No. His performance wasn't amazing.
He was the winner though, innit?
Compared to a load of shit, he was
no.
okay.
One sec. Who?
Ronaldo's not getting in the team.
One sec.
Thank you.
What do you mean? One second. Who are we comparing him to now? Look, Messi's definitely in.
Yeah.
Because them two had a blinder.
Yeah.
Of the
Okay,
game.
so
That's
Mbappe's
right.
there now.
Yeah, Mbappe's there as a right winger.
And then who
Yeah.
else have you got?
Yeah.
So
Who's left?
Haller is the number
Yeah,
9
okay,
because he's
yeah,
been just
yeah.
doing bits.
Salah's had better games than Ronaldo. for the
Salah
past
scored a
few
penalty,
weeks. Yeah.
which he didn't win.
Yeah. And what about midweek?
Ronaldo scored the
What about
penalty,
midweek in
which
the
he
Champions
did
League?
win.
No.
Okay.
Midweek in the Champions League.
Go on.
What did Ronaldo do? He didn't
wasn't
play.
playing, yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
Salah was, and he had a very good game.
Had a very good. Did he get a goal?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Did he get a goal?
Yeah, he did. He scored one.
Sounds like you're lying, innit?
No, he did score.
No, he did.
He did score.
Okay.
So Salah's in.
So Salah is
He's
in.
in.
Switch
So
Messi
you
and
can decide whether
switch.
Messi's there or Salah. They'll be
No,
interchangeable.
Messi's the right side,
Yeah,
innit?
doesn't matter. Yeah, so there. That's it.
Salah can do whatever, innit?
Whatever, man.
Salah
Wow.
can do bits.
Wow. What I say goes.
What a team of the week, though.
What a team,
No,
brother.
just because Haller took the position off Ronaldo. Otherwise, we'd have had Ronaldo there. But
He deservedly took that
can
position.
let's show this team of the week. I'm very proud of that. This would absolutely
Annihilate Champions League.
just get yourself out. Let these guys see
Can
it.
they
as
see
well,
it?
please.
Can you see it now?
Who's the assistant?
I don't know why. Yeah, he doesn't speak and tell me this. He's there doing this. He's doing what Ollie used to do on the touchline. like, hey, you.
But yo,
Oh, don't.
For one,
You're not gonna bring Baha's boy Rangnick in, are you?
Oh, Rangnick will get it sorted out. Anyway, all you have to do is 2 steps to the right. That's what I said. Faz 2 steps to your right, please. I would have gone, oh yeah, no problem.
he's still not done it.
I have done it, you twat.
Move out the way.
I have
All
moved.
right,
Can I-
stop
can we
fighting.
just- can we-
It's gonna kick off here. I can
Before
see
we
him
kick
leave.
off, let's
Before we
just
kick off.
admire this team, yeah? This team has beaten any team of the week we've had so far. Pure raw attack. They're going to have the ball. They're never not going to have it.
No, it's balanced.
It's not balanced at
It
all.
is balanced.
Where's the balance?
Okay, you're telling me.
Mbappe is not a Sane's all
No,
right.
he'll work.
These two
he will
work hard
work.
for you, yeah.
He will work.
He'll
The only players that won't really work
So
are
may-
them two,
so
because
may-
he works.
So maybe we need Salah up there, innit? He might work a bit harder than Mbappe here. That probably works.
That probably
but either
works.
way.
Either way.
This team's just scoring more.
It doesn't matter
They're
where
scoring
these guys
more goals
are.
than you.
Yeah,
That's it.
They're outscoring
Simple.
you. And they've got a good defense.
And they've got David De Gea, who saves.
At the moment, saves a lot.
Okay, at the moment. And
Yeah.
on that note, you remember, you yourself are an urban baller. And your opinion on the game does matter.
Oh.
Peace.